What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Wednesday afternoon, Hunter x Hunter episode 93. Not many comments to kind of go over and recap, but most of the comments you guys gave me on my last episode, episode 92, was related to the questions I had as far as like, how big is the continent? Are they still in the NGL? But after kind of looking at a map, we see kind of this. It's kind of a bigger overarching island, and the NGL is just kind of one country on the island. So it's, or don't even have to call it an island, just call it a continent. Think of it as kind of like as an Australia or something out there by itself, broken into different countries. So it looks like the king, the royal guards, they've left that country, NGL, if we want to call it a country. They're just out there. And it looks like the other squadron leaders and commanders are out and about doing their own thing. We saw one of them straight up leave the island, like he hopped in the water, that alligator. We've seen kind of that cheetahs maybe at another border-ish. They're all kind of just out there doing their thing. My thing is, who's reeling their asses back in? Because we saw the statement at the end of last episode that they can reproduce with other species, other females. So we can't have that spreading out through the world. So who's going to kind of like hunt them down one by one as they go? I don't know if that's something they'll show on screen, or maybe that's something they'll say kind of. Maybe when they defeat the king and the royal guards, it'll be like, oh, we just disposed of the last squadron leader out in country, blah, 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 whatever. Or are they actually going to show us going out there and hunting them down? I'm sure we'll find out and see. We have Colt, who I predicted 10 plus episodes ago. I had a feeling he was going to end up helping the humans. In what capacity, whether that's turning on the king or leaving altogether. So I don't know if he's just kind of not on a side, or if he's actually going to be helping, kind of feeding information, what he might or might know, or what he could just kind of give in general information-wise. And we have Knuckles Shoot, the chairman, Netero, Nove, Moral, all inside. We haven't seen Gon and Killua return yet to Bisky and Palm. We know that Killua says he's going to leave Gon once he kind of gets past his 30 days of not being able to use Nen. So does he actually leave? Does he come back? I'm sure he'll come back, if he even does leave. We'll kind of see where that storyline goes. What ends up happening with the king? Does he end up getting a personality? Or is he just going to stand there and look like a Frieza and Cell mixture? And I guess that's... And then that, like... I'm guessing it's his twin, like a malnourished twin. The kind of human-looking fetus that a Colt is, I guess, going to nourish or take care of. Does that fetus end up playing a pivotal role? Is he as strong as the king? But maybe they can kind of convince him to fight for the human side. Maybe it doesn't play a part at all. Maybe it's just going to be a weak twin that doesn't amount to anything. I don't know. But we are 2 minutes in on episode 93. Pressing play right now. Here we go. Date with Palm. Oh shit, here we go. Well, they lost, and she said she was going to kill them. I did watch the opening part, the first 10 seconds of them kind of killing the guards of whatever palace they're at. I didn't think it was worth putting up right before, because I can't take the chance of putting opening on. Oh, that guy has an N. Ooh, and a lot of it. Do anything? Probably not. Brains taste good. And he's spitting it out. Yeah. He's a dope looking aura. She's freaking out. That's what I was about to say. Does he need to feed? Is there a purpose of the ants actually feeding for strength, or can they live without it? I guess it's saying, could humans live without food? No. But is there only, so it's making it seem like his only food source will be rare humans, and the more he eats, the stronger he becomes. So the more rare humans he eats, the stronger he becomes. So do we have to keep him from eating? Maybe he gets to a point where, like, we're strong enough to beat him, but then he feeds again and gets even stronger. Like, so pretty much his power is limitless. Limitless. He almost is exactly like Cell. Girl, the soldiers have left. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, she's gonna use her specialty power on it. She said she can use it to control other humans. She's gonna put him back together and let him rule or whatever. In her head. That's his palace. That's gonna be it. The meat plantation. Jesus. Or they could have just straight up left. Not returned. Like, was she really projecting that outside the entire building? Or they're just trying to make it seem extra scary? I feel like they would have commented on it. Odd. Bunch of voodoo dolls that look like Gon. I want to see what her full extent of her power is, or she's just comedic relief. Yeah. He did pinky promise and he kissed it. Holy shit, look at all those. A date? How old is she? Where's this little Nen cat? Dang, I wanted to see her abilities, but maybe she is just comedic relief. Go out with me like one time, or like we're Facebook official? I was about to say, he said he'd agree to one thing, and he's already going back on it. Prepare for it. She's gonna drop that on her foot. Where's Biscuit? Hmm. 10 a.m. date. A little early for me. Just hanging out with this barbell on my back. Those don't count. Jesus, Mito-san was just hoeing this man around. Kilua's never left the house. But he promised he'd leave. Uh-oh. No, he's not okay. What? They captured him. Hmm. They're actually gonna bring him back. He's gonna be so fucking disappointed. So disappointed. He's gonna be so heartbroken. But he hasn't had that yet, and I feel like that'll be good. That'll be good for Gon. It sucks that Kite had to die, and he's gonna go out the way he did, but imagine him having to kill Kite, kill him again. Gonna start fucking dropping bodies. That'd be so fucked up if the first time he had to deal with death was like he had to put down. Well, he can. He's got 30 days. They're gonna be there in 3. He says that seems a little too easy. Y'all were able to capture Kite, and you're gonna bring him out in 3 days? No ifs, ands, or buts. Hmm. But like, what could they do? It's an interesting situation. There it is. What ends up happening here? Like, there's no way to break him from his bonds. This isn't Naruto reanimation where you can like talk them out of it or have them remember some emotion from back in the day that's going to release them from the reanimation. Like, I hope there's no way you can get Kite out of it other than having to Kill him again. Bro, one of these squadron leaders could clear out an entire country. I just see Biscuit or Palm put him down. Okay. Just missing some fingers. I guess all the ants at the end of the day still are human, or still are animals that need to eat. What the fuck is this shit? What is she? Like, why can't they just feed on other animals? Like, they gotta go eat humans? Like, do they crave humans? Or do they just think it's fun? That's you, Killua. You're a part of the association. Alright, here we go. How much time left do we have? About 5, 6. Dang, I thought Gon was gonna come out in a special outfit or something. I bet you she's gonna be done up. Shut the fuck up. Her hair's not even the same color. He doesn't know who it is. I was really hoping to see Gon in like a suit or something. Why can't she walk around like that all the time? I can understand maybe that's the extreme of her dressing up, but she's on the complete other extreme. Like, she's walking around barefoot and shit. Alright, so I'm guessing the rest of the episode is going to be about like this. What's the age discrepancy here? Why was there an arrow pointing at him? Oh, to show that he's there. Gon can't sense him. She could, but she's so out of it that like Cartman from South Park with that fucking. What are we saying? Gon's been on this journey with us for what, 2 years? Just about since the initial Hunter exam? Maybe something like that? What are we saying? He's 14, 13, 14? She's gotta be 18 plus. That's why, like, I don't know, like, how do I take this? Is Gon taking this as like a serious like date? Or is he like, let me do something nice for her. I know I promised her I would. I'll take her out. But he doesn't even know what take her out means. I don't know. Imagine him having to fight an ant while they're on their date. Gon can't sense shit. She could. This is gonna get so bad. If they're really an ant that comes across. He's gonna have to deal with it. If he does find out, he'll get in the way. He gave her that seat and she didn't even sit on it. Is this real? Like a romantic thing? I'm so lost. I can't tell. I can't tell if Gon's just being the nice kid that he always is. Is he chasing it? Yeah, okay. Wonder what it is. Is it an actual ant? That's what I'm concerned about. Palm does have the skill. We think maybe she has the skill. We don't know what her skill level is. Something's mimicking him in the shadows over there. I don't think it's an ant. Because if it was, why dark it out? Bisky? I feel like he'd be able to sense if it was her, though. No? Can you sense auras you're familiar with? That's not his fucking... Oh my fuck. This is an actual joke. Oh god. Oh god. He couldn't beat him fucking before when he wasn't Nen activated. Even with Gon's help. Why the fuck is he in a bikini? He can run. Jesus. Episode's gonna end, of course. What's crazy is not like, even if Gon shows up, it's not like Gon's gonna be able to turn his Nen on. Like, he is of no use. Let's see what this training's done for him. Episode over. Yep. Damn, that'll be good for next episode. That'll be a good episode 94. So I'm curious. To episode 95, you guys wanted me to live react to episode 95. It's gonna be Monday's upload, but I think I'm gonna do a live reaction. I'm gonna do a Twitch reaction this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do it Friday night or I'm gonna do it Saturday night. One of those two, and that'll be Monday's upload. So if you're not able to make it, it'll be Monday's regular 12 o'clock upload. Is it gonna be a continuation of this fight here? Is it going to be us seeing Kite reanimated? Yes, I'm interested to see, because we've seen different kind of manipulation of other humans. Is it Shalnark? Shalnark? I don't know how you say his name, from the Phantom Troop. He has the kind of little Game Boy cell phone thing with the kind of the blow dart in the back of the neck that he can control people with. We've seen Illumi manipulate people with the pins in himself. So I'm wondering if her kind of ability falls more kind of... I mean, we know it's a specialty ability, but it's a manipulation. Is it something that she can just kind of set and forget? Like an Orochimaru thing? I can put a command on you, whether that's through Nen or whatever. I don't have to be around you. I can be on the other side of the world. Once I bring you back to life, or I manipulate you in the way I want, you're going to follow my order, and there's no way to break it. There's no friendship talk. There's no memory reminder. There's nothing. I can't hit you hard enough. There's nothing I can do to break it. So is that what episode 95 is? I'm curious about episode 95, what that might be. Coming up for this episode, not a lot. Just a lot of Gon and Killua, them getting ready for the date. Kind of the surrounding countries reporting that there's these magical beasts going around, killing humans in the streets. The Hunter Association is planning to handle it, or said that they will. It looks like the king has found his meat factory. And then the very good kind of revelation, it said that he gets stronger. Let me make sure I get that wording correctly. Should be able to go back and find it. Right here. Okay, cool. Oh man, I'm good. I put that right on the money. Let me see what she says here. I think she said he gets stronger the more rare humans he consumes. It's a dope animation for his aura. Meow, I get it. I'm still waiting to see if he ever develops a personality or anything. Okay, here she goes. This is the king. Is this his specialty ability? So let me pause it. So she said this is the king's power. Power meaning like she's seeing his aura for the first time, or this is his like Nen specialty ability. She straight up says it. He can take aura from rare humans he consumes, because the royal guards can't do that. They just eat the humans just because that's what they want to eat for food. We've heard nothing about any of the ants being able to take aura from rare humans and then use it as their own. He can take aura from rare humans he consumes. In other words, the more he eats, the stronger he will grow. That's what she says. So basically, he's limitless. His power could be limitless as long as he's able to continue the food supply. Is how I got that. Feel free to explain that if it's not spoilerish. That's kind of like the big thing I got from that. Kind of maybe that's his ability. But then, so is he just going to kind of be just this basic, not enhancer, but I feel like enhancer is kind of like a base level to put somebody at when they don't have like another bit, like he's just going to be overly fast, overly strong. If this is all his ability is, or I wonder if he has another ability. So we got that. Killua's fight with the bitch boy. And then that Kite's going to be showing up in 3 days, and it's been 1 day since then. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think. This will go up Wednesday, the 18th, at our regular upload time, and we'll go from there. Kogi also be uploaded tomorrow, and then there'll be a new episode for all the Patreon people as well. And I want to say that's about it. Been some kind of short discussions here in the last couple videos, but there wasn't really much to recap here. A lot of it was that Gon and Killua there, and Palm. All we got was the beginning with the king. Kite's going to show up in a couple of days that they captured him. I mean, at least they made it seem like they captured him. And the fight with Rabbit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,